want to drink more water, but I'm afraid I'm going to have to really pee if I do that. I feel like I already have to pee, and I just peed. Guys, I have to pee already.
What is up, everybody? She's giving me death eyes
Starting my
already.
birthday off by yelling at me.
No, I was
Yelling
not yelling
at
at her. I was not yelling at her. Happy Friday, everyone. That's right. It is Friday. It is time for Comics and Beer, guys. And we are your hosts. My name is Bruce.
Oh, sorry. My name is Stephanie. I was reading how John Ross has been drinking vodka since 4 o'clock.
Ooh. Hello, John. But you are feeling nice and saucy right now. But guys, it's Comics and Beer, and that's the LIRR, which is the Long Island Railroad. Sorry.
Running through our backyard. Running train on our backyard.
Yeah, we turned the AC off. The window's wide open, so.
It's nice out, guys. It'd be crazy to run the air conditioning right now. You're just going to have to live with it. This is fall. Welcome to fall.
We live right
Leaves are changing. Train is on live streams. Welcome to fall.
Welcome to fall. But guys, did you guys have a good week this week? Did you guys pick up the books that you wanted to pick up? Did you guys keep up with the news? No? Well, we picked up our books. Didn't read a one.
It's not true. I read like 7 or 8 books this week. Bruce didn't read any.
Well, it must be nice to have a lunch break where you can read books.
Haters.
Yeah, but yeah, it was a really good week. Kids were good. School went well. Work went well. How was your week, babe?
My week was good. I can't complain. I worked all week. Nothing too exciting. Nothing too stressful. Life is really hard, but we made it through.
I'm never gonna live that down. I swear I'm never gonna live that down. But guys, if this is your first time to Comics and Beer, welcome. If you're watching this on the rewind and you haven't seen this before, guys, this is Comics and Beer. It's a 1 to 1 hour and a half live stream where we talk about all things comic book news related. That's comic book movies, comic book TV shows, and comic books themselves. And that's part of the show that I mostly handle. And then Stephanie, tell them about what part you handle.
Guys, I'm in charge of the beer. The most important part of this show. And when I went to the beer distributor today, they must have just got like a bunch of beers in. They had all like the walls and along like the aisles when you walk through stacked with like cases of beers they haven't put out on the shelf yet. So I helped myself and I like moved cases over and I'm like, oh, what's this? And picked out a bunch of beers. I brought them up to the front. I'm like, I helped myself to some beers that you don't have out yet. He's like, I didn't even put this in the register yet. I'm like, you'll figure it out. Bring it up.
He likes us. I mean, he likes her. She's the one that goes out every week. But yes, we got some delicious beers to drink. We try to rate them. Last week, actually.
We did.
We
rated them.
We rated them all.
The first time in like 6 months.
I was shit-faced by the end of the night and I spilled the beer, but we rated the beers. It was really fun. But we also do trivia on this show. The trivia is important for you guys because that gets your entries into our end of the month giveaway, which is going to happen in what, 4 weeks?
4 weeks. This is the first Friday of October.
And tonight we will be announcing who we are focusing on because we focus on a creator of comic books and we usually get them to sign something, usually comic books. Last month we had dell'edera do an original art drawing for us, which is pretty freaking cool. But yeah,
very cool.
So we're going to announce that tonight who we are partnering with for our end of the month giveaway. And it's really cool, guys. So definitely stick around for that. And is that everything? Did I cover it all?
You did. You did very well.
But I'm forgetting something.
We're going to go chat. We're going to say hello to everybody.
All right, we'll do that, and then I have some big news.
Bruce is pregnant.
With a baby. In my butt.
In his butt. Don't ask how he got there. Sam King was first in chat. If you're not first, you're last. Sam King.
What's up, Sam?
Love it. Love it. Whack Comics was second. Keen for a fun stream. Is keen a word they use a lot in Australia? Because I've seen you and other Australians use it. It's not something we use often here. Keen and cunt. That's what they use.
Oh, I love that word.
Comic Burrito. Dropping some burritos on our live stream.
Gonna poops
then
later.
There's me saying, let's do this, guys. I'm in chat as well. Todd Christian saying hello to everyone. Hello, Todd. Comic Burrito wishing me a happy birthday. Thank you. John Ross also wishing me a happy birthday. Thank you. James Galagos is here.
James!
Welcoming to Alligators and also telling me happy birthday. I did a dabbing emoji and telling everyone that I was happy to be here. Peter, good game, is here.
Peter! Did you get your book yet?
You got your book today, according to Amazon, or yesterday, according to Amazon. So I'm assuming you stayed up all night, quit your job, and read it. That's what I want to hear about.
Maybe not quit his job. Maybe just took the day off.
No, you have to quit your job. You need to make a statement. I think when Bruce and I were first talking, and I'm like love SpongeBob, and I've seen about 1 million episodes, and a lot of my references are SpongeBob, and Bruce hasn't seen any of them. And I said something about him having to watch SpongeBob, and he's like, I will pirate all the episodes right now. And I'm like, I need to know that you're willing to commit a crime to be a part of this relationship. And that's how I knew he was the one.
It's true.
New ex guy is in the house. Jessica Suarez also in the house.
What's up, Jess?
John Ross agreeing that he is chill due to his 4 p.m. vodkas.
I wish I was drinking 4 p.m. tequilas. That would have made the day great.
Whack Comics says he's drinking Canadian Club. Is that like club soda? And it's like a virgin drink? And it's
Canadian
boring?
Club is whiskey.
I don't know anything about that. I don't drink that.
Wow.
James Galgos wants to know for having cake. Actually, for my birthday, Bruce asked what kind of cake I wanted, and I said I wanted tres leches cake, which if you guys haven't had that, it is delicious. So Bruce, being the wonderful boyfriend that he is, like traveled around the globe to find me that cake, the best one
Private
in
jet
town.
to Mexico. Got the best one. Came back. No big deal.
It was delicious, and yes, we ate it. And you can have some. I will mail it to you because we have so much freaking cake. Joe Donahue is here announcing it's Friday. Thank you.
What's up, Joe?
Peter Goodgame wants to know if we're really gonna drink a pumpkin spice beer. We're gonna try.
Yes.
There's a good chance we'll dump it out, but we'll try.
I don't know. I'm gonna drink it.
Why Comic says he says Keen 1 bajillion times a day. Is what I'm assuming is that number. Jessica says, happy birthday to me. Thank you. I get Keen saying Keen. I like it. Grumpy STL in the house. Glenn Smith is in the house. Guys, I'm sorry I'm taking forever. Cisco C. I'm hoping you're related to Cisco, who also made the thong song. If you are, or maybe you are that Cisco. How cool would that be?
Sorry. So, guys, if you are just jumping in to chat right now, there's 19 of you on. Thank you guys so much for coming by this Friday. We know it's a weird night. It's Friday night. People usually going out and doing their own things, but we thank you for coming by. Because why? We're awesome. You want to be here. But it's also her birthday. What? If you didn't know. Obviously, she said it a bunch of times, but I just want to remind you, it's her birthday. She turned a wonderful age this year. I'm not going to say it because that's rude.
38, guys. I'm 38.
But she's amazing. I love her with all my heart. You guys should love her too. She doesn't love you.
I won't love you back. I'll like you back. Which is more, I feel like that's normaler. Do you want me to love you already? Like some creepy stalker? You have to get a restraining order? Because I'm like, I love you!
But babes, it's your birthday. Pick the first beer.
I will, but first I want to say that I glazed over that Cisco C's comment actually had some depth to it. I was just like, oh, Cisco's here, thong song, dun, 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 and like glazed over the fact that he said he's coming to us from San Diego, California, that he's been watching our channel for a month, and that he is new to chat. So welcome, Cisco.
Cisco!
Of the thong song.
Thank you for
I'm
watching
going
us.
to just assume. I don't want to hear facts, only what I want to believe, and that is that you wrote the thong song and you're here to sing it to me for my birthday. I'm assuming Bruce like coordinated this.
I did, obviously.
I want to try this one first, I think.
The light one.
Oh, I don't know really what the proof is, but I
like
I
5.4.
really like. No, there's nothing that's 5.4 in my life.
Yes, I swear.
This is just a really cool can. I really liked it.
Between State
and Maine. So it's 2 streets, State and Maine. You can see the little sign right here, State and Maine. I thought it was really pretty, very fall. Made me like,
it is very fall.
Very
You're right.
pretty and fall-y.
All right. Let's drink this sucker.
So I liked it, and I wanted it, and so I had to move a bunch of boxes to get to it. But I got it for you guys, and I'm going to prove Bruce that he's wrong.
Right there.
There's just no way. 6.5.
Oh,
Bruce
6.
needs his glasses.
I
5%.
do,
Like
I
that would ever
do.
happen. What is this, like Coronaville? Coronaville, like Corona beer. Only like 4 or 5%. I didn't mean to make that a weird coronavirus joke. I apologize. Oh, and Josh Jones is here!
Josh is here? Nice!
And Josh, I love your face, and thank you for wishing me a happy birthday.
Josh is my best friend from back home in New Hampshire. New Hampshire.
Comic book poser's here. He said, I thought I could take 6 months off from you, but he couldn't. He was very much like, I wish I could quit you. Very Brokeback Mountain of you, comic book poser. And that's why I love you. I just finished watching your video with your kids and the toilet ninjas, and it made me laugh and smile, and I loved it.
Yeah, it was a really good video. Cheers. Happy birthday! Cheers, everyone! Happy Friday!
Thank you.
We
Everyone
made it!
get drunk for me. If you don't, I'll be very upset. Jeremiah Babcock said happy birthday to me in Spanish. Even
Jeremiah,
more
how are you
exciting.
doing this evening?
And your name is
pretty good.
awesome. Andrew Kai is also here.
What's up, Andrew?
And I will also say that Stephanie is looking delightful and glowing on her birthday. Thank you. It is what happens when you age. I'm like a fine wine. Just get better with age.
It's so true. It's so true. I just thought of something I want to say. Crap. Trivia tonight, guys. Actually, a fabulous member of our community sent us 20 trivia questions. The great James Galagos we didn't ask him to.
No, he just was like, hey guys, you look like you need a break. And I'm like, we do, James.
We do.
You're amazing.
And he put together 20 questions for you guys. He's honestly not going to be answering any of these questions, but he's still going to be the wrench of all wrenches for us. The trivia is going to be songs that have superhero lyrics or things about them. Like the titles of the songs, stuff like that. So you have to name the band who sings it, or
have to like send us like talk to text though. You got to sing it to us like a little voice recording. You're like, this is the song. It goes like this, and like you win.
Win.
That sounded as close as possible to that song.
James, thank you. We have 4 more minutes before we go do our first trivia. Because, guys, if you are new to the channel or new to the live stream, we do trivia at 10:15, 10:30, 10:45, and then we rapid fire this sucker at 11 o'clock and get through whatever we didn't do during the show. Since we have 20 questions, we are going to do 2 questions at 10:15, 2 questions at 10:30, and guess what we're going to do at 11:40 or 10:45?
2 questions?
2 questions!
Oh my god, guys! I've been paying attention, even though I'm also reading chat. Wack Comics wants to know if Bruce is always this energetic. He's not. I believe he has like a secret little storage compartment inside his chest where he keeps this energy, and then he brings it out. Because it's not just here on the live stream, but most of the time he's like mellow and like tired and defeated and like sad like a real adult parent should be. But then when like it's time to like clean the house or we gotta do something, he's like opens up his little like compartment and like this energy comes out and he's like, all right, let's do this, and then gets things done, and then he's like, I'm tired. And I'm like, me too.
It's like Hour Man. I flip my little hourglass, and I go for an hour, and then I'm like, done.
Yeah.
Pretty much how it goes.
He has it in him.
I do.
But as you get older, as I'm learning now that I'm older, that's what I learned today, guys, in my one day of being older. That's how it works. You don't get as much energy, but you get like really big bursts of energy for a short period of time. True. Like a cheetah. You can run really fast, but for like 3 minutes, and then that's it.
Well, I hope I have some energy this weekend, because I have, I think, 50 books I need to read within like the last 2 weeks. So
he can't get through 3. He falls asleep. That's why he has no books to read.
He
has no energy, or no books read, I should say.
I did try to read the other night.
And he fell asleep.
I got through 2, and I'm like, oh my god, I have so much energy. I was halfway through the 3rd book, and I was like, oh god. I do not know how the book ended. I was just tired. Oh, I'm old. I'm old as shit.
Old. Bruce's birthday is next.
I am.
His birthday is in like
Sophia's
2.5 weeks.
Sophia's is next.
Sophia's is next, then Bruce. We have 5 people in our house. 4 out of the 5 people have birthdays in October. So October's a big month for us. I started off the flurry, and then Sophia, and then Bruce, and then Jack. Like each like 1 week apart.
And then we also have nieces and nephews and
yes, and I have a niece who's October. He has a niece who's October.
Nephew. A niece and a nephew.
It's Mia.
And Riley.
And Riley. We have like 3 other people to add to our October birthday list.
It's terrible.
It's like December. We're broke the whole month. It's it.
No, it's birthdays. Who doesn't like birthdays? There's cake. There's presents. It's just fun. It's also October, so there's lots of like apples and pies and stuff. I love apples and pies.
James said you're going to hire a tutor so you can catch up on comic books for a week.
Oh my god, please.
We can't. I just told you October's an expensive month. Maybe in November we'll hire a tutor so Bruce can...
My mom was called today to wish Stephanie a happy birthday. And she's giving me like the sob story, which it wasn't so much a sob story. Like she's going through a really hard time.
She was like, life is hard, guys. Bruce is like, life is hard, and apparently it's hereditary. She was living in an apartment. It's like a huge house. So it's like, she was renting a house, and then like the owners came like, yeah, we just sold it, and you need to be out in a month. So she's having a really hard time finding a new place with her husband. And she was like, I might just have to come and like stay with you guys. And initially I was like, oh God, no. God, no. And then I was like, but you can watch the kids during school. And I was just like, oh, maybe this will work. Oh, this is a good idea. I will regret that idea immediately. Josh says he's coming to see us. So I didn't know that you were actually coming. I asked
Josh,
Bruce,
you
and then he's
tell
like,
me.
I didn't ask him the last time I spoke to him. So we're going to go upstate to Bruce's sister's house for his birthday in 2 weeks. And Josh, his best friend, is supposed to come. If he's coming. Super exciting! His wife is pretty cool. I like to hang out with her. And it will be fun. And we'll just get drunk and talk shit. About how hard life is.
All right, guys, let's do this wheel. This wheel of trivia.
This nonsense. We've gotten to nothing, guys. Wheel of trivia. 2 questions. First in chat. To get it right, it's entries into this month's end month giveaway. We will tell you what that is after we spin the wheel. So you're like, do I even want to win? Of course you do. It's going to be amazing. You know it. How we do it. Always amazing. First in chat.
Always amazing. Again, we didn't write these questions. I did peruse them and make sure they all made sense.
Guns N' Roses song, Paradise City. Take me home to the Paradise City. You gotta sing it.
Where the grass is green and the girls are pretty.
Take me home.
Yeah. Is it
Joe
John here, right?
It's Thor. I don't know.
I have to check the list. Sorry, I have to check the list.
I don't know. I don't know what the answer is. I just know how to sing that one chorus. Amazingly, you're welcome.
Home.
Comic Poster said it's gonna be so hard for him not to answer.
It's not
You can
Thor.
answer and then it
It's
would
not
just
Thor.
be. It's not Thor, guys.
I found it. It's not Thor.
Comic Reader says Black Panther. Josh Jones says Punisher.
Nope.
You're all wrong, according to Bruce.
According to
Captain
James
says Jeremiah Babcock.
Yes, Jeremiah Babcock gets it.
Jeremiah Babcock's right. It is Captain America. It's Captain America. It's America's butt.
America's butt.
Jeremiah Babcock. Babcock.
Oh, you're gonna have to
Babcock.
spell that for me 1 second.
Babcock.
My hand's in the wrong spot.
Also, Jeremiah said something before, and I went to get. Oh, he wanted to make sure that you read Department of Truth, which Bruce didn't. He didn't read anything. Literally,
No, I
nothing.
haven't read anything.
Literally nothing. He didn't read it yet. So it's on our list though, because we have 2 different variant covers of
Yes.
that book. So we will read it.
B-A-B.
Maybe next week. Bab and then cock.
All right, I wasn't sure. I didn't want to spell cock when it's really cook. Maybe it's Babcock instead of Babcock. All right, another question.
Another question. Oh my God, guys, 2 questions.
There we go. There we go. Hit. I forgot to delete it, so this might come up again.
Guys, I can't count on Bruce to drive the show anymore. It's been a shit show for these last.
So what do you think of
days.
this beer so far, babe?
It's pretty
It
good.
almost did it. It almost did it the same one again. What band has a song called Superman?
What's his face just said it in text? John Ross. He
Said
said
what?
it. Look.
Oh. We're going to count that one even though we answered it way early. Oh, so it's Grumpy STL, right? No, John Ross.
John Ross.
John Ross.
Right?
Yes.
Do down 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 down. I don't remember the words, but that's it. Something about "Cause you're my Superman," but I don't know the words. It was like down down down. I'm right though, right? Is that the song?
Oh, we probably have to turn this down a little loud. All right, so those are our 2 questions.
It was REM, right?
It was REM, yes, yes.
Okay. I'm just making sure.
All right, so now...
Was I singing it correctly? That's the second part.
Oh, I have no idea. Probably. It doesn't sound right.
No.
It doesn't sound right at all. All right, so now we're going to talk about who we are going to be partnering with for our end of the month giveaway this month, which is October. Take it away, babe.
Okay, so guys, this month, we're going to do it a little different for you. A little different.
Don't worry, it's still going to be awesome.
Different. We are going to be focusing, instead of like who you know and who you like, oh my God, this is, I automatically know it's good. We're going in a different direction, guys. We are going to be focusing on who we think you should know this month. People who might not have made it big,
Maybe not.
but are awesome writers / artists
I like it.
who we believe you guys should be reading their content, and they're amazing. So this month, we are going to be focusing on the comic book writer, Joe Donahue.
Joe Donahue!
Guys, he's in chat all the time.
All the time!
David Andrew knows all about him. He
does.
talks him up all the time. If you follow us on Twitter, he's a big fan of our Twitter, and we're a big fan of his Twitter. He is an amazing writer. He has a bunch of stuff out. Bruce has it in the links that he's going to pull up and show you guys.
I am.
And we really feel like he deserves to be focused on this month. Joe, we're going to be focusing on you. Like I did a little bit of like a background check. I got your social security number. We're going to talk about your credit score.
Yeah, so Joe has some smaller things out. Some 3-page comics. He had like a 10-page comic that was a fan fiction for Resident. So he's up and coming. So we're going to start. I shouldn't say start. We're going to start. I said start again. We are going to help some of these up and coming people just get their stuff out, like to more people, because Joe's been a big fan of the channel. We read his stuff. We absolutely loved his stuff. It's really, really great. He is pitching to comic book companies. He has ideas that are going to get out there. We think his content is good enough that we, at some point, one of his ideas is going to get picked up, and it's going to be awesome. And again, he's friends with David Andrew, and we love David Andrew. So, do we want to show any of his stuff now? What do we want to do?
I feel like we should.
We should.
We're gonna like go through it quickly because want you guys to actually read this stuff. He's got a bunch of things on Hyper Epic. That's actually pretty cool. Hyper Epic plays the soundtrack while you're reading it, and it like ties in with the story, so it like kind of sets the mood. Get like a glass of wine, set the mood, read this comic. Very well written. He is a very big fan of the horror genre, which is also very cool. Very fun to read. He actually, the reason that he caught our attention is because he did a fan fiction comic from Resident. And you guys know how much we love Resident.
So much.
He did a little book called Rebecca. Which is a fan fiction book of Resident. And he's awesome. And we want you guys to start supporting him. So that way when he's rich and famous, he kind of pays us some money. Just kidding. That's not why we want to do it. We just think he's great and we think you should like him.
Yes. So again, like Hyper Epic is like a site where they only have 3-page comics. He has a bunch on there. Definitely check him out. We are big supporters of him. We want him to do well. We want him to get his ideas out into the big companies. Boom Studios, Vault Comics, Image Comics. You know, come on, guys. Get Joe Donahue. He's got ideas, and we love him.
And he's just pitching a new comic book right now. So I don't know anyone within that realm that could publish it, but if I did, I would be yelling at them.
So loud.
So, guys, I would get so loud. So loud. But we're going to kind of do like a focus on Joe. So he's going to help us write the trivia for the night. He's going to help us pick the gifts for the night. We're going to kind of do like all like the Oprah Winfrey, like 30 days of Oprah, where she's like Oprah's favorite things and everything. She's like, Oprah loves this, now you get it. And I'm like, everybody look under your seats.
Don't look under your seats because we don't know what's there.
Gum?
But so it's gonna be all things like what inspired him to get into writing, what books that he loved when he was a kid, what's his favorite superhero. I don't know, he's gonna put together a list of that kind of stuff, give it to us, what kind of pencils he likes to write with. Maybe he likes to write on a typewriter. The old school ones, like, you know, you actually have to press it down, which I learned on when I was in grade school. That's right, I am old as shit. But yeah, it's going to be Joe Donahue. We're really excited about it.
We're super
You guys should be excited about it. It's going to be great.
We'll start putting stuff in our Instagram and Twitter and YouTube videos with links to his stuff so you guys can kind of get acquainted, because guess what? Trivia is going to be all about his stuff, so you better read it if you want to win.
Yeah.
I'm going to make sure to include some super awesome prizes and talk about him all month so you guys fall in love with him like Bruce has and I like him.
Don't you guys love how she twisted it on me? I mean, it's just the truth. I mean, she's just speaking the truth.
It's true. Bruce loves everybody and everything.
Ooh, this one's got a nice golden
I tried to find... that's the one that's the hazy IPA.
We love hazies.
We do. I saw that. I was
it
like,
is.
ooh.
See that haze?
Oh my god, guys.
Gorgeous haze.
Off topic. Look at these really cute little guys that Bruce got me for my birthday.
No, Jack got for them for you.
Jack got these for me for my birthday. That are like the child, and they're like these really cute little figurines. Look how sad he looks, and he wants me to hug him. And then this one.
Oh, that's good.
Also super cute. For me to add to my collection of Mandalorian children up here.
Yeah, the Mandalorian's coming back soon too, this year. I'm excited.
I'm pumped.
I'm really excited for that.
Because we have been super excited for things to come out on TV, and then things came out on TV, and we're super disappointed.
Yeah, The Boys is actually no, it's getting better. It's getting better.
Up, but for a while, I was like, "What the fuck?" Like the first 5 episodes.
No, 3 episodes. The 4th episode, we both agreed that it was much
towards
better.
Towards the end, it started to get. It's that weird fucking sex scene. It was weird.
Yeah, that was
Jessica,
weird.
if you're still on, I keep forgetting to text you, but I am completely caught up on Raised by Wolves and The Boys minus this week. So I know this week is the season finale. I think of both. So I haven't watched that. And Ted Lasso, guys. Fucking, if you aren't watching Ted Lasso, what are you even doing with your life? It is like the greatest show that's ever been on TV ever. And you need to be watching it. Apple Plus, Ted Lasso, get into it, fall in love with it, makes you feel sad, happy, amazing, love life, amazing.
Love life, amazing! I'm actually going to email these to James Gallagher so he can put Joe's stuff up on screen while we talk.
James, you know what to do. I'm going to, while Bruce is doing that, look at me using things that are the cameras. Look at me. Oh my God, I'm working the cameras all by myself, guys. This is the beer Bruce started and I will be drinking in a second, called Own the Night with a Drunk Raccoon. It is by Radiant Pig.
I love that name.
Brewing Company, Own the Night India Pale Ale. I picked it because it is a hazy IPA, and Bruce and I have had very good luck with hazy IPAs and enjoying them.
Look at her, she's doing so good!
I can take over, guys. We're only a few short steps away from me pushing Bruce out of this channel and it being the Stephanie show.
I mean, you guys would love that show so much more than just the Bruce and Stephanie. We know that. Oh, also,
what do me shouting?
What do you guys think of the new masthead that we have?
Oh yes, I want to know. Okay, Bruce, pull that up so you can show people. Bruce has reached out to a very talented artist to draw caricatures of him and I, and Bruce really loves his. I don't hate mine, but I think Bruce is more telling of his personality, and I don't know. I'm very critical of myself, so I told Bruce I wasn't a good person to ask if it was good or not. You guys have to tell us, but don't be like Bruce. Every time I ask Bruce's opinion on something, he tells me just what I want to hear.
What? I do not.
What I want to hear.
I do not.
Tell me the truth. I'm a big girl. I can take some criticism. Be honest.
Be honest.
Be honest.
Be honest.
Thank you. Also, I've ignored chat for a while, so I'm going to go back a little bit. Jeremiah Babcock wants to know, are you getting a car? You get a car, and you get a car. Guys, one day, keep promoting our channel, because if we ever get that big, I will totally give away cars. I will be like the Mr. Beast of the YouTube community,
that would be
of
dope.
the comic book YouTube community.
That would be pretty
And
dope.
I would give everyone cars, but they're like, they have like vinyl Spider-Man across the side of it. It wouldn't be like a normal car.
Well, it would be, let's just be honest, it would be Miles Morales. So here we go.
Oh, Just a Weekend is here.
So this is what it looks like when it's not on the masthead and it's together and it's big and it's beautiful. I freaking think it's awesome. I really do. I think Robert Wallen did a great job in these. Stephanie's just not so sure.
I just don't feel like it really looks like me or projects my personality.
I don't know.
That's just my impression of it. Tell me if I'm wrong. I'd love to be wrong because we already paid for it.
Look at what Grumpy said. Look what Grumpy said.
I don't like Stephanie, to be honest. That is very honest, and I appreciate that. And fuck yourself. So.
Oh, that was good, Grumpy. That was good. Oh, man.
Bruce's obsolete title of my birthday sex tape. I like that comic poser. Jeremiah Babcock says that Rocket has changed since he started drinking due to this cover and the drunk Rocket. I agree. Greg says Stephanie's taken over Bruce's obsolete, which is what led comic poser to say Bruce's obsolete, title of your birthday sex tape.
I mean, at least we got a birthday sex tape.
And
It's
Max
pretty
Washington
sweet.
agrees. That tune does not look like you. Thank you. We're once again to the comment where JTL Grumpy STL says he doesn't like me. You know how I feel about that. Redo on staff, not sure of the bangs. Thank you. I'll take the Steph is yelling variant edition. I'm not sold on the Steph base, but the Bruce one looks great. Thank you. That's what I said, because Bruce is like, I love it. I really projects my personality. It reminds me of who I am when I'm on live stream. And I'm like, I 100% agree. Yours is perfect. It's the second redo. We already had him do it once over. I can't make him do it again. I can't. I feel bad.
I tried to get her to give me like big, expressive like pictures to send to the guy, and she kept on giving me fish face or dead fish face. What can I do, guys? I can't have the guy just pull her personality out of his butt.
Watch some live streams. like minute 45, and then I'm drunk and yelling, and then draw that. I feel like that's appropriate. I can't be asked to bring this up on the spot. What fun is that?
What? We
What
do it all
fun
the
is
time. See? Just did it.
Greg agrees. Cartoon Stephanie's a little too sober. Thank you. I'm gonna just get drunk and take a bunch of pictures and then redo it. Like me on the toilet, like.
Oh, poor Robert.
He did an amazing job. He's extremely talented. I probably just did a terrible job taking pictures. I hate taking pictures. I refuse to smile. Bruce is always like, your pictures always look so serious.
They do.
I hate my
Every
face,
single one.
so I'm just like, take my picture. I hate every picture I take. So it's probably all my fault, but be more of a fan of ours and know me better.
Be more of a fan when we're paying the guy money.
That's right.
Well, it is now 10:31. It is time for trivia. Time for trivia. Get your pants on. Take them off if you're sweaty.
I think Bruce is trying to tell you that he wants to take his pants off.
All right, guys. The first person to answer this question right in chat gets an entry into our end of the month giveaway, which, again, we don't even know what it's going to include. It's going to be Joe Donahue related, but Joe Donahue is going to give us all that delicious info soon.
Loving Spoonful Song, Four Eyes, has a lyric.
Uh-oh.
But I've never heard of any of these things.
Uh-oh. This one, I might
Loving
not.
Spoonful Song, Four Eyes. Oh, Bruce probably copied it wrong.
Probably.
Yeah. Cover Poster wrote, yes, it does have a lyric.
All right. I'm going to remove this one, and we'll do another one.
Do it again. Bring it around, people. First in chat.
First in chat. Well, I did this like right before the show started. So, James Galagos, we still love you. I did a bad job proofreading and putting myself
Three Doors
together.
Down has a song about Superman's weakness. This is the song I was singing about Three More Doors Down, right? Guys,
Maybe?
Kryptonite. Thank you. That's what it's like. Ba, 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 dun, 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 dun. That's the song, right? That's Three Doors Down. That's what I was singing. Although John Ross said, you're too young to know who R.E.M. is, and I don't know if he was projecting that. If he was talking about me, or if he was also,
John
like,
Ross.
Whack Comics was on the chat talking about R.E.M. So, like, are you talking about me? Because R.E.M. is my generation, not your generation. So, you're wrong.
I mean, R.E.M. was a huge part of my childhood. I didn't love them. They were always on MTV. They were always, I mean, I had their tapes, because I did that service where, you know, you pay them $3 and then you get like 20 tapes, and then you're supposed to pay them every month, and I didn't.
Do you see James Galagos is talking shit about me right now?
He is? Yes, please. What does he say?
He said that singing needs to be 3 doors down the hallway. Well, I will tell you, like I told this one guy who asked me if I have any special talents like singing, and I said to him, I sing loud and terribly like the good Lord intended.
All right, guys, since I messed up that one, we're doing another one right now. Stephanie's struggling with this beer. I don't think it's that bad.
It's gross. It tastes like a butthole.
That means she knows what buttholes taste like.
Wings song, Magneto and the Titanium Man mentions 3 villains. Wings? Is that a band?
Yeah, Wings? You didn't know that?
Maybe.
You need to name all the third one.
Mentions 3 villains. 3 villains.
Three
Yes.
villains.
3 villains.
3 villains.
Magneto and the Titanium Man.
Jack
So that's the name of the 2 villains. I guess
Yep.
who's the third villain?
Who's the third
Crimson
villain?
Dynamo, according to Max Washington.
Oh, that's right.
Of course, because his name is Max Washington Songs. This dude apparently knows his songs.
Duh.
And yes, it's apparently Crimson Dynamo. I don't even know who that is. Is that
Crimson
a superhero?
Dynamo. I believe the Crimson Dynamo is the Russian Iron Man.
Wings was a Paul McCartney band? I didn't even know Paul McCartney had his own band. Where have I been, guys?
Under a rock.
Apparently.
Well, I'm starting to get nice and buzzed. Feel good.
This
All
beer
right.
is terrible.
It's not that bad.
It's like the inside of a shoe.
It's not that bad. So, James, if you didn't catch it, we did email you real quickly with Joe Donahue stuff. Just throw it up in chat every once in a while, if you could.
Like, do you like how Bruce even said please?
I did. Please. Please. All right, so first bit of news at the 10:35 hour. We're a little behind. That's okay.
Guys, we have a lot to talk about, a lot to inform you on.
So Witches, which I guess was a movie from our
How
childhood.
does Bruce not remember the movie Witches? Hello, anyone who's over the age of 30. Do you remember Witches with the creepy girls? What was her name with the black hair and she was in it? Oh, I'm going to look it up because you definitely know who she is.
I don't remember this movie at all. I love Robert Zemeckis. It's great.
And now they're going to remake another fucking movie from my childhood. Really. I don't want this. This is The Witches from 1990. Thank you. Thank you.
Oh my god, that's terrifying.
It is terrifying because that's how they made real movies where they weren't scared of hurting your feelings. The witches were ugly as shit and they had a mask on that made them look pretty. But then they would go to this witches convention and they'd take their masks off and then they'd eat children. Yes, because it's the fucking remake of the movie that I love.
Oh wow, she's getting saucy, guys. What do when she gets saucy? We drink more beer.
The kids get turned to mice. Yes, Greg, that is correct.
Yes, that's all in the trailer.
Andrew Kai agrees, which is very memorable. How do you not remember that movie? It was like you said, how gross this movie is because it was a very...
All right, well, I'm just bringing
Angelica Houston, that was who it was. She was the main character. She was the main witch.
This was going to be a theatrical release. It is now going straight to HBO Max. Has a good cast. Has some really big names in it. Anne Hathaway. Oh, and who was the other lady in this movie?
I don't care. I'm so sick of them
Octavia
remaking
Spencer.
movies.
There we go. Octavia Spencer.
So sick of it. So sick of them remaking movies. There are so many good books out there. Just grab a book, go to the library, take a book off the shelf, and make that a movie. Enough.
All right.
Enough.
It's her birthday. I'll let her rant. But, guys, Rick Moranis.
Joe Donahue said we spelled his last name wrong. Where did we put your last name?
I did? Where?
I don't know. He said we spelled his name wrong.
Oh, probably in the winners. I'm typing quickly.
How could he see that?
Because I had it up for a second.
Oh.
So Rick Moranis, we all know him from...
Oh, James did it in the chat.
Oh, my apologies. In the email, I probably typed it wrong because, again, I was typing quickly, and I apologize.
Rick Moranis was punched in the face the other day. Jessica, that is what our story is about.
Yes, it is.
Why is it making New Yorkers look so bad? I would never punch Rick Moranis. Also, why does he look like he's 95 in this picture?
He's old.
He's not 95.
No, he's not.
This is like an
and
old...
That's not 95 either.
A geriatric, like he's eating Jell-O and
I think
pooping
he's
into a
68
diaper.
years old.
He's not that old, man.
He doesn't look geriatric. He looks like a 60-year-old man.
He looks like he's 90 in that picture. Yes.
All right, James Gallegos, can you look up his age and just throw it up in chat, please? But yes, he got punched in the face, had to go to the hospital.
Some, like, walking through the streets of Manhattan, someone just,
just clocked him.
Fucking punched him in the face.
At 7:30 in the morning.
Making New Yorkers...
You're gonna punch Rick Moranis at 7:30 when you're that mad about Honey, I Shrunk the Kids? You're like, oh my god, that movie ruined my childhood!
Oh my god, Sage is on!
No effing way.
Yes! And he said the guy who punched him was wearing a tourist shirt. Sage, welcome to the show. Did you come on because it's my birthday and your psychic senses could tell? And you were like, it's Stephanie's birthday. I have to bless her with my presents. He's 67, according to James Gallegos,
exactly.
And also Joe Donahue. What the hell is going on with New York? This is what the world's coming to, guys. I went to 2 different places today where I was like, I'm going to get back in my car and lock myself back in my house. This is why I don't leave this house. Where it was like 2 different experiences of people acting a fool out in the streets. Another terrible beer.
Oh, that's
add to this
horrible.
shoe tasting one.
Oh, this one's bad.
Yes, it's my birthday today, Sage. Thank you.
To move on, this is obviously October, the month of Halloween. So there's a lot of good horror content out this month. There is this movie called Frank and Zed. It's an indie movie that this guy made over the last 7 years. It's all puppets. He made the puppets himself. He did the whole shebang. He shot it in his garage, and he rented the stage that's near his house so he could do like the bigger scenes and whatnot. I watched the trailer for it. It's really crazy, but what I think is really cool is that he did it himself.
That is pretty cool.
Like
that's like passion. Like you really loved what you're doing.
Obviously, he got people to help him with the puppets when there's probably multiple scenes, and he had friends that probably came and helped him. But he directed it, he shot it, and he did it all himself. And he did a couple Kickstarters, and it got helped him get to the finish line. But a horror movie about it looks like a Frankenstein and a zombie character who are fighting off humans, and it looks really good. If you have a few minutes to watch the trailer, definitely check it out. It's really, really cool.
I would like to say that in chat, John Ross said that he's here because he heard that you and I were going to act out Hamilton, which, let me tell you, Nate and Sophia went through a phase where they were obsessed
One song though.
with the
One
Alexander Hamilton, and like over and over. We heard it like 20 times a day. How many times
At least.
we heard that Alexander Hamilton song, like on repeat? So I could act out that one song for you, but that's it.
All right.
Which I'm willing to do.
I hope you guys are ready for another Stephanie rant, because here we go.
Also, Whack Comics wants to know if it was me who punched Rick Moranis in the face, because apparently it sounds like I'm very upset about how old he got.
You're so old!
Get younger! And I just punch him.
I think this is Warner Brothers? Yeah, Warner Brothers, our Warner Animation Group, are going to start a Dr. Seuss cinematic universe, starting with Cat the Hat, moving into One Thing, Two Thing, and then the third movie will be
Thing 1 and
Places,
Thing 2.
Or, sorry, Thing 1 and Thing 2, and then the Places You'll Go. They have also signed on with J.J. Abrams, Bad Robot, Hannah McGilla, I don't know who that is, South Park's Erica Rajana. Oh, God, why do these people have such...
Rivenoja.
Rivenoja. And Disney's Art Hernandez to help bring these to life. These movies
Is it like
stories have
the
been...
Mike Myers Cat in the Hat? Because that I would get on board. But they're just gonna fucking remake another Cat in the Hat movie, and
I don't know. I mean, this is it's Warner Brothers. They're going to make a universe where they're probably going to try to produce all the books or some of the books. I don't know.
Sage, I haven't watched South Park in a very long time, so I did not watch the pandemic special, but I'm sure it's hysterical because South Park is really good at doing relevant topical humor.
Yes.
So I'm sure. Damien Files is here.
What's up, Damien?
Got here. Welcome to the show.
What's going on?
James Gallegos is dropping links to Joe Donahue's comics that he has on Hyper Epic, and his, I'm assuming the Rebecca one, maybe? I don't know if Bruce sent you, but check them out. Super awesome, and they're only like 3 pages long, so you can't be like, I don't have the time. It's bullshit. It takes like 3 seconds, so don't lie to me.
This next news article is actually really, I should say really cool, but interesting. So, Jamie Foxx is in talks to join the MCU as Electro. He was in Electro, obviously, in the second Spider-Man with the previous Spider-Man. What was his name?
I did not watch any of those Spider-Mans. I know who you're talking Andrew something.
Andrew Garfield?
Andrew Garfield, yes. I didn't watch any of the Andrew Garfield
I liked
I've never
them.
seen them.
I thought they were good movies. They had, who was the girl? The redhead. Oh, man. Something Stone.
Emma Stone.
It was good. I mean, it wasn't amazing. I thought it was funny that they made him blue. I thought that was a little weird. But Jamie Foxx is a big name. He made that terrible superhero movie on Netflix, Powers. That was...
Oh my god, guys, that was
so fucking
bad. Why can't Jamie Foxx consistently do good things? He did Django Unchained. That was an amazing movie. I totally enjoyed that. And then...
What do you guys...
It's like this with Jamie Foxx. Like,
it is.
Like, are we going to like it? Probably not. Let's watch it anyway. And then sometimes it's like, it's still good.
What do you guys think about that? Do you think adding Electro or his Electro to the MCU in Spider-Man would be a positive thing, a bad thing? I don't know. I think it could be cool. I mean, like I said, Jamie Foxx, he didn't do a bad job of that character. It was just, I don't know, why did they turn him blue? That was my question. Like, that's really weird.
It's like when they had Will Smith be the genie in the Aladdin remake of the live action. Let's go on a rant about how stupid it is that they're remaking all the Disney movies as live action movies. Dumbest thing ever created.
It is pretty dumb.
You're like, oh, it's 2020 where we have the best CGI and technology possible. Let's have a fucking real live action version of the movie that we could have just remade with an amazing CGI. Do that. Remake the same movie, just put better graphics in it and release it. Like the 2020 version, but it's the same fucking story. That I'd watch. The remake of like you trying to re-own fucking live action like Aladdin, like I don't want to fucking see that shit. Nobody wants to see that shit. They just spent all that money on Mulan. It's tanking. It's doing terribly because nobody gives a shit about live action Disney when I want to see fucking speckles of like in the eyeballs of a CGI character that's done like with a fucking $20 million fucking screen. That's what I want. Not fucking Will Smith painted blue. That's 1995 shit. They should have painted Will blue 20 years ago. I don't want to see it now.
That's Robin Williams. I don't want to be Will Smith. All right, guys, it's trivia time. Let's hit this wheel. The first person to answer this question right in chat gets an entry into the end of the month giveaway, and it's gonna be dope. Dope as a rope. That rhymed.
You're so blind. They call you. Who's the guy who plays the piano who's blind?
It's a lyric. Cyclops. Daredevil. It's actually not who you think it is.
I don't know. I can't even guess. You're so blind they call you...
Batman! Grumpy! Grumpy got it right.
Batman. Why is Batman blind?
I don't know.
That's really weird.
It's
Ray Charles, thank you, Glenn Smith. That's who I was looking for. Glenn Smith gets an entry because that's what I wanted.
All right, so
Ray Charles.
They were, who was it? Grumpy?
Grumpy and Glenn Smith.
It's Grumpy.
STL.
It's the STL.
Although Grumpy doesn't like me, so...
And who was the other one you said?
Glenn Smith. Because he got Ray Charles. And that's who I was looking for.
All right, we're going to do one more, guys. And then, like I said, we'll have like 13, 14 to do at the 11 o'clock hour. So it'll probably be like another half an hour of wheel spinning.
So much wheel spinning, guys. I'm not done with my rants, though.
We got some good news to catch up to.
Jethro Tull's song "Thick as a Brick" mentions two heroes.
Oh yeah, I don't know. I have to check.
I feel like the Hulk should be one of them. Been spinning wheels all week. Oh come on, Sam, put it on the big screen and make the whole family watch like I do. Thank you, Peter. Yes, you and Lori are there watching. I know you are. Superman, Hulk, Batman, Robin. Any of these ringing a bell?
I don't know. I gotta check the list.
I feel like Hulk should be one, right? I guessed Hulk, so I feel like that's correct because I only guessed correct answers.
I only correct.
Superman, Hulk, Batman, Robin, Iron Man. Past Pot Pete. I don't know what that is. Robin again.
Did someone say Superman, Robin?
Damien Files said Superman. Andrew Kai said Robin.
So there we go.
Those two. Guys, you got them correct. Congratulations. And she's into our end of the month giveaway.
Damien
Files. F-I-A-L. I'm just guessing that's how you pronounce it.
Andrew Kai.
And Andrew Kai. I do want to go back in the chat to kind of go back to what some people are saying because we kind of been ignoring that. Jessica Suarez said that the Broncos invited the whole town of South Park to one of their games and they had a whole bunch of cutouts of just South Park characters.
I saw that, yeah.
In the games, which is pretty awesome. And amazing, and I said that I didn't see it. Second Street Marvel came to join us.
What's up, Second Street?
Welcome to the show. Sage asked, where's Frank? Sage, that's how long you haven't been on. You and Frank apparently left at the same time, because Frank hasn't been on either. So, bring Frank back. Hashtag bring Frank back.
I actually messaged him.
And he ignored us. He's still not on.
He hasn't messaged me back.
Because he's ignoring us like a jerk. Mulan actually has some political drama that was affecting it as well. I do know that, but fuck all those live action stupid movies.
Oh yeah, that was a good burp.
Now Grumpy STL is trying to say he likes me because I gave him an entry. No take backsies.
No take backsies.
You already said it. Chaos is here trying to tell me happy birthday. Thank you, Chaos. I'm glad we could put aside our hatred for each other for you to say happy birthday to me. I win something at last. Yes. Jamie, you do. Bad? Good?
I don't know.
Comet Bruno says he's hungry. I have a lot of cake. Would you like some cake? Does anyone live in Island Park that wants some cake? Because we have some. Or at the neighboring towns.
That was weird.
Oh, it's the pumpkin one?
Yes.
That's what someone said. He's pouring the pumpkin. Yes, Peter, he is. And it is apparently weird. Bruce, this is the conversation I have with Bruce all the time. He starts off slow and then freaking chugs these beers. And then he's like wasted by the end of the show and dropping beers all over my computer and like punching babies.
The first sip was really weird. Big Mother Pumpkin. It's 9 proof, which is really strong, obviously. Very spicy. Lots of the pumpkin spice. But overall, not bad. The first mouthful was weird because I was drinking obviously regular IPAs, and then you get this mouthful of flavor in your face. But it's not terrible. I'm probably gonna be really buzzed by the end of this, but
I forgot to mention that Sam King is here. He said he can't stay that long, but he's here. And he wants to know if we have Cheeto-flavored cake. They haven't invented that yet, but I feel like if Bruce really loved me, he would have made me a Cheetos-flavored cake.
Oh, now it's I don't love her.
I'm just kidding. He did amazing for my birthday. He's so good to me, and he's amazing and wonderful, and I love him. Chaos says he has zero hatred. He just creates hatred and lets people take it. He's like a beacon of hatred. There's so much hatred coming out of him that you just absorb it like radiation, and then you just hate things. You become grumpier from being around him.
Mm-hmm. Should I hit the news?
10:50. All right, let's do it, guys.
Let's
do it.
We'll do some rapid fire stuff. So Doctor Strange Into the Multiverse is going to shoot very soon, supposedly by the end of the month. So that's good news, I guess, if you're really into Doctor Strange. That's not what I wanted.
Who's into Doctor Strange? Like 4 people?
Let's
5?
Let's do some
Are
stuff.
5 of you into Doctor Strange?
So,
Benedict Cumbersnatch?
If you guys are into comics and you actually collect them, this might be something interesting. If you are,
it's not on the screen.
I know, just setting it up.
Okay.
If you guys are collectors, you probably already know this. Borikin Comics, who's not been on in a while. Borikin, where the fuck are you?
I know, he talks a big game about how he loves our Friday Night Live stream, and then where is he? Nowhere.
Spawn 211 or 311, sorry, not 311, 211. 311 is doing a Chadwick Boseman tribute cover. It is selling out everywhere. I was able to get myself 2 copies from Unknown Comics, which is a web seller who has crazy variant covers. But I got this for $2, so I got paid $4 and then $4 shipping, so $8 total, which is not too shabby. But yeah,
Borikin is like the wrench of finding things you don't know are coming out.
Yes.
He messages us on Instagram like all the time. He's like, guys, this is coming out. It's going to be hot. Buy it. Pre-order it. What if we just pre-order something that we buy things we don't even keep track of? I have no idea what that thing is the last time.
There's 3 books out there. I have no idea when they're coming because they're so far in advance. Pre-orders, and he's like, you have to have it. I'm like, oh my god, I do have to have it.
You're right, I do. Also, Whack Comics says he loves Doctor Strange. And Comic Poser said he'd never leave us. Thank you.
So, Spider-Woman is a great character. We really love her. Oh
my god, I read Spider-Woman number 4, Comic Book Poser, and I didn't hate it. I didn't love it, but I didn't hate it.
So, there was this cover by Milo Manaras?
Milo? I would think it's Milo.
No, but his last name.
Manaras?
That's what I said. So this cover, I'll show it down here, was taken... Ooh, sorry, my wheel is kept spinning. Was taken down, or they changed the print. They put the Spider-Woman title over that over-sexualized ass. It's in a really weird, creepy pose. I don't know.
That's not even a sexualized ass. That's like, she has a genetic birth defect. Why does her body look like that? Nobody is shaped like that. But,
the original print for this is being auctioned, and guess how much it's being auctioned for?
$1 million. Am I right?
No. So the starting bid's going to be $15,500.
That's dumb, guys. I'll draw that picture for you. Oh, which reminds me, back 20 minutes ago, that Andrew Kai says he does fan art, and that he would take a crack on drawing our pictures for us.
Oh, Andrew Kai would?
Yeah.
We would love that.
I forgot because chat gets kind of crazy and then I lose things in there, but it was in the back of my brain somewhere and I remembered it.
I would love that, Andrew. That'd be amazing.
Todd Christian did mention that he wished that they ditch the action comedy aspects of Doctor Strange and focus more on the horror. I've actually never read any Doctor Strange, so I would like to know if he's not so stupid in the comic book world.
I bought a collection, the Jason Aaron run. I'm a huge Jason Aaron fan, even though I don't love his Avengers. But it's downstairs. It's really, really good. It deals with him. There's a group of aliens that come to Earth and suck up all the magic. And it's him trying to fight them off. They introduce a new character. His house is crazy and awesome. It's a really, really good book.
Sage did blow a dog whistle that finds Breaking Comics, but yet he's still not here. So he didn't hear it. Comic Book Poser elected himself and James for co-presidents of the Toaster Club. I agree. we do need to find some kind of like hierarchy for the Toaster
that's
Club.
true. That's
now
true.
that so many people are joining, we don't want any kind of like anarchy within the Toaster Club. So we do have to set up some kind of democracy within.
So
our Toaster Club.
we'll have a big vote. It's still going to be a democracy, and we're not going to do a dictatorship.
Chaos says he loves the strange. I'm assuming that's like when he sits on his hand till it falls asleep and then touches his penis. That's what he's talking about.
Train.
The train. Comic Poser says I'm coming back towards the light for the Spider-Woman comic books. We'll see how number 5. It was still like they had some stupid parts with the dinosaurs was so stupid, and I don't know. I don't want to ruin it for anyone, but.
So we haven't watched Cobra Kai. Cobra Kai started on YouTube after 2 seasons.
Second Street Marvel said he's shaped like that. When I was like, whose body's shaped like that? He said he is. I'm sorry, I had to just...
Oh, Second Street Marvel. You were on Thinking Critical, and that was awesome, man. Congratulations. Like that, I'm a huge fan of that show. If you guys aren't watching Thinking Critical's YouTube channel...
Bruce loves Thinking Critical. He tells me about it all the time.
I watch it all the time. I almost watch all of his videos. The only videos I don't watch are when they review books I haven't read yet. But great content. And you were on it, and that was awesome. So, congratulations. But back to Cobra Kai. We haven't watched any of this. Obviously, it's to do with Karate Kid. And I'm somewhat interested.
I'm assuming that's every episode.
But it's going to get ordered for another season, which to me is kind of bananas.
But people like it. Comic Poster says he's watching it, right?
Yeah.
And he enjoys it.
People really, really like it. So
which one am I not drinking? This one.
I don't know. Do you want to go pumpkin or not pumpkin?
Well, I'm assuming I'll eventually get to all of them.
That's as far as I would go with that one. That one's disgusting.
Okay. So Bruce didn't even put this one in front of the camera, so I'll do that for you. That he says is disgusting.
It's really bad.
Grim Crystal Vibration.
So it's a really cool
India Pale Ale.
We enjoyed the last Grim one.
I got it because it's got like the Mosaic and Dorado hops.
Smells like feet, tastes like feet.
Smells like feet, tastes like feet. Dimey Nichols all over again.
Take a sip. Take a sip. And I'll let
I
people
will
know.
do that. Just give me a second. God, stop peer pressuring me. Sage says Grim is amazing, which how you know it's going to be terrible. Sorry, Sage, but
I mean, we liked the Grim last week. We had Grim last week, but this I don't know. Taste that. I really want you to taste that. Star Trek. We like Star Trek, right? The most current stuff.
I like the new Star Trek movies. Yes.
Yes. So Zachary Quinto, who was in Heroes, and then he moved on to other things. He's also was in as Spock in the current Star Trek. He was on CBS The Talk. I guess that's a show. I don't fucking know. But during the interview, he says all the cast members are actually really good friends, which is actually kind of cool to hear. I'm sure a lot of people do movies and they're like, all right, peace, bye. I'm too cool for you. But everyone says they want to come back and they want to do more Star Trek. So I really enjoyed the show.
I really like
movies. Sorry, not the show. The movies. I thought they were really good. Entertaining. The stories weren't amazing. I enjoyed the old ones with William Shatner. And I can't remember who played Spock back then. But I remember the whale. Ooh, they had the only way to save the universe was to go back in time, take whales from Earth, go forward in time, and then give the whales to something. And that's how they save the universe or whatever.
I'm not buying it. Peter said that his wife Lori binge watched Cobra Kai and that she enjoyed it.
Oh, that's good.
Or actually, he didn't say she enjoyed it. He just said she binge watched it, which was like, why are you even telling me that if you're not going to tell me how she feels about it? That's useless information.
So Chadwick Boseman's last film is a next Netflix film, and it looks like it's going to build around jazz. It's produced by Denzel Washington, and these are some images from his last film that he did. So it's going to be music related. He was a great actor, so it's on Netflix. We'll definitely watch this at some point.
Chaos says Thinking Critical is a giant group of Tom King haters. Is that true?
Yes, they fucking hate Tom King.
That's weird. It's a weird soapbox to stand on.
I mean, they all say, we like the vision, but everything after that's fucking garbage. They don't talk in that Boston accent.
You like that, then?
No, but there's a bunch of different opinions because he brings a lot of people in to talk about comics, and they all have different opinions. His opinions I don't always agree with. Like a lot of the times, I'm like, dude, you're fucking stupid. That fucking shit was
You're
awesome.
stupid.
But overall, he brings in a lot of smart people to talk about comics, and that's what I enjoy about his channel.
Guys, Bruce is right. This beer tastes like a butthole.
Yeah, it's fucking gross. It's 11 o'clock. I do want to talk about this one last thing. Borat. Who doesn't like Borat? There's a new trailer out for his...
Is it his real daughter, or it's like a Borat
No, it's
daughter?
a Borat daughter. It's ridiculous. If you have a minute, watch the trailer. It's actually, he filmed during COVID, and one of the scenes, he goes and like he's in like buttfuck somewhere, and these people invite him into his home to spend the night, and he spends the night with his crew. Why these people? I'm sure they paid him, and maybe it's somewhat fake, but he's being Borat, and these poor people. He get pulled over with his daughter strapped to the roof of a pickup truck in a car seat.
Like a baby car seat?
Yes.
That's amazing.
It's really funny.
I would like to go back to chat for a second.
And then we'll do trivia. We have like 13
Grumpy
questions.
STL says he loves buttholes. I want to bring that up just so I can talk shit about Grumpy STL. Since he says he doesn't like me, and I want to remind everyone that he licks buttholes. Peter Goodgame pwned me and let me know that of course his wife liked it. Why else did he mention it? You stupid bitch. Appropriate.
He called you a stupid bitch?
He didn't say that. He was like, no duh. But that's what he was thinking. And that's appropriate because
Isn't he just like a new subscriber?
He knows where he's at. He's from Hawaii. He's like,
oh, I forgot he's from Hawaii.
He's like, I'm not going to take
Lucky
any of your New York
motherfucker.
shit. No, he's not. Hawaii's expensive as shit. Everything's expensive because everything has to be shipped in. You have to be like a millionaire to live in Hawaii.
Island. That's fucking cool as shit. I mean, I technically live on an island too.
We live on an island too. It's not cool as shit, so no.
Keep going, man, because we need to
Also,
get to trivia.
Borat is amazing. My favorite scene is Borat is when he wants to have the bride and he has the wife sack that he like puts over is like Pamela Anderson, like steals her.
I didn't see that.
Like, it's the end of Borat. That's like the whole end scene.
There's a really good part in the trailer where the little girl, his daughter, eats a... No, it's not little. She's older. She eats a cupcake with a baby on it, and then they go to a church, and they're like, I put a baby in my daughter. Can you take it out?
Borat's amazing. I'm very excited for this. I did not watch the trailer because Bruce does not tell me anything.
I tried to watch trailer with her today. She's like, I'm home from work, and I need to do work. I can't
I'm
pay
sorry I have
attention
to
you."
work while I'm home from work.
I work and was doing schoolwork. So...
I was doing schoolwork too. Actually, I took over schoolwork, so suck it. Suck it.
Happy birthday!
Stephanie, I'm drinking Zach Weiss beer. What does that even mean?
What is Zach Weiss beer?
Zach Weiss is a guy we used to work with, but did he start his own brewing company, or did he pour a bunch of sweat into your beer and you're drinking that?
Stick song Earl of the Roseland mentions these two heroes.
Well, so this is a really cool thing that you did, James Galagos, like finding these different songs with like comic book related things.
No, James crushed this. I messed up that one question. I apologize, James. I copy and pasted, did not copy and paste correctly when I went through everything.
Comic book reader said Tom and Jerry. I hope it's right. Spider-Man, Human Torches. Andrew Kai right.
All right, so this has been up long enough. I'm going to go back to this camera and then go check.
We don't even know the answers because
I
James Gallegos.
Is it Gallegos or Gallegos?
I don't know. He says we can say either one. He said I can call him whatever he wants.
That's not nice.
I meant in a sexy way, not in a mean way. God.
Oh, Spider-Man and the Human Torch. It was correct.
Andrew Kai!
Andrew Kai!
James is in chat being like, Andrew got it right. This is like the third time he's been like, that person got it right. He knows. He knows the answers.
Maybe we should just wait until he says it's who's...
Oh, James says I finally pronounced it right. He's like, congratulations. It's been a year.
Or Gallegos?
Yes. Finally pronounced it right.
Wow. I am a super white guy from New Hampshire, so I apologize. Gallegos will be how I pronounce it moving forward. I
like
apologize.
Gallegos better. Gallegos.
James, cheers to you, man.
Sage says it was Zach's beer. I took it home like lunch money.
Blondie's song, comic books mentions which superheroes? God, I gotta bring up this. James, tell us who's right.
We have no idea. James will tell you if you won or not.
I just gotta bring the page up here so I can double check.
X-Men. Comic Burrito says X-Men.
X-Men?
Which
X-Men?
superheroes? X-Men says Joe Donahue. Avengers, also Joe Donahue.
We're waiting on James Gallegos.
Gallegos. Silver Surfer, Chaos. Superman and Wonder Woman, Peter Goodman. James.
Oh, I almost want to say Peter Griffin.
Peter Griffin.
I see Peter G and I see Peter Griffin.
Archie, Josie, Batman. Not yet, James says. None of you are right. Get it together, people.
Google!
Google it. Google it.
Blondie.
Blondie, some song mentions 2 superheroes. Who is it? I see it now, guys. You guys are wrong. It's right there. It was right at the last one. Comics, Chaos and Comics says Batman. You're half right, but we asked for 2 people, so.
Still get the whole thing.
Get it together, Chaos. You got it half right.
You get half right. It's Batman and.
Peter Goodman also got it half right. Peter and Chaos could combine their 2 questions. Oh, Chaos wrote Superman.
Alright, so we'll take Chaos.
Chaos, you got it right. Congratulations. You finally got something right. I'll let your wife know.
Now he's going to complain 20 minutes about how we do too many CW questions.
These questions are too hard. They're not even comic book related.
Blah, 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 blah.
I do not say blah, blah, blah.
Alright, I have to admit, I really enjoy Hotel Transylvania.
Who doesn't? That's an amazing movie, and he does not say blah, blah, blah.
I don't say blah, blah, blah.
Alright, I'm going to try the pumpkin beer now, guys.
Prepare yourself. It is a...
It is a strong smell.
It's a spice. I'd like it after... I could probably drink one of these and enjoy the whole entire thing.
Oh my god.
It's so different from the first one, right?
I feel like I licked the inside of a pumpkin's butthole.
It's very pumpkin-y with spices.
It's gross. It's gross. It's gross.
It's not gross.
I need an adult. It's gross.
Which one's this one?
I don't remember.
Black Sabbath.
Black Sabbath has a song title, but it's not about...
Oh, Chillmonger. Chillmonger got it. No, wait.
Wait, hold on.
No.
So many people
Burrito.
Comic Burrito got it right first. Then Joe Donahue, then Grumpy STL, then Chillmonger, which is the coolest name that I've ever heard of. He's mongering all of the chill.
Just mongering it all. It's Burrito, right?
Yes, Burrito. Comic Burrito. Although I want to call him Comic Book Burrito.
Comic book, you do. You definitely want to call him that.
Cass said, this is my second favorite reaction channel. Top 30 comic channel.
Oh my
2.
god.
You're a fucking dick, Chaos. Which isn't surprising. Where's Greg so he can fight with you? Greg, come back on and fight with Chaos.
What band has a song called Ego, the Living Planet?
I don't know anything about this, guys. Am I just too young to know any of these songs? Or I don't listen to a wide enough range of music to listen to these songs?
I think it is Styx.
Is it Styx?
I'm 99% sure it's Styx.
He says it's either Styx or Rush. Look at the list. Chaos is the only one answering. And Comic Burrito, who said Horse the Band. Dream Theater.
Nope.
No, none of you are right. It's not Styx.
It's not Styx.
What band has a song called Ego, the Living Planet? No.
Sage!
Sage got it right. Holy shit, Sage. You come in out of nowhere.
It actually
you
might
haven't
be-
been on forever.
It might be 6 months. He might be able to win.
It's definitely been 6 months. He was the first
He was the first winner.
winner ever, so it's definitely been 6 months. Sage, Monster Magnet is correct. Whack Comics was right after him. Comic Burrito wrote Fallout Boy, which is amazing, and I wish it was.
Oh, it's Sage. I was writing Monster Magnet.
Also Sage Chevins. Sage Chevins, which sounds like a spice. Monster Magnet, I've never even heard of. Chaos says they're cool.
Nah, they're fine.
I don't even know what that is. Your new nickname, Monster Magnet. You're attracting all the monsters, which is a terrible thing to do as a male.
It's not terrible.
What if I said I'm not like the others? What if I
The
said
Pretender
I'm not
song,
just
Precious
another one of
mentions
yours?
what characters?
You're the Pretender. That's what I'm gonna. That's all I hear is the Foo Fighters singing Pretender.
Here we go. Come on, guys.
Nope, not Cannonball. Not Thor.
Sorry.
Not Storm.
Not Storm. Sorry.
No one you would really think of because it's like, bow bow. It's just like the DuckTales theme song. Not even what I'm thinking of, but it also has the word duck in it. Guys, I said the word duck. How are the duck? Andrew Kai, you are correct. How is Sage getting the second one already? Sage, what is happening? Are you in it to win it?
He's like, I want this Joe Donahue prize, whatever it is.
Andrew Kai, first in chat. Howard the Duck, guys. How great was Howard the Duck? That is not a show they should remake, but a show they should just bring back for children to watch again.
How was Duckman? Duckman was such a great
Duckman. I know
show.
about your love for Duckman. Howard the Duck.
It was such a weird adult show that I watched as an age where I probably shouldn't have, but it was amazing.
Amazing. Guys, I really have to pee. How many more questions are we doing?
We have so many more questions.
Why are we doing 20 in one night? Why not break them up like 10 in one night, 10 in one night?
Well, we can. This will be the last one then.
How do you know? Did you count them?
I don't know. It doesn't matter.
Continuing story of Bungalow Bill mentions this superhero, the Beatles song. It's Hey Jude. That's it. That's Jude. Guys, Jude. Chillmonger says Flash.
No,
No, it is not Flash.
right here.
I see it. Kayas just keeps writing Yarn Man.
Yarn Man.
Comic Burrito said this is his favorite Beatles songs and he doesn't know the answer. Sage Chevin got Captain Marvel. God damn it, Sage! Coming in hot from nowhere.
All right, guys. That's gonna be the end of the show.
I'm
Birthday
not doing
girl
more questions. It's my
has
birthday and I have
to pee.
It's my party and I'll pee if I want to. Guys, I've been singing all night for you. All night. And I've been yelling about Disney live action
1, 2,
movies.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We have 8 questions left over for next week. That means I only have to make up 2 questions for next week. That's gonna be.
But they have to be music song questions.
That's fine.
I'm going to sing songs. That's going to be the trivia. I'm going to sing terribly, and you have to guess what song I'm singing. I'm going to do the Superman song just over and over again. Like, dun, 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 dun. That's the Superman song, guys. I know that's what it is.
No one knows what the hell
It
she
is.
just did.
It's the Kryptonite song. I know it.
She does not know it. Guys, thank you guys so much for tuning in tonight. Tonight was another amazing night. Guys, we dropped only down to 17 from the start of the night. You guys have been rock stars. Thank you guys so much. So much, right?
So much. You guys are awesome. We've had a ton of fun. An awesome way to spend my birthday with you guys. Celebrating my old ass.
Her ass is so young and so tight. It's so
Tight.
amazing.
Tight.
No, but seriously, guys, you guys were so amazing this week. So amazing last week. You guys have been amazing from the beginning. We love you guys. She kind of...
like you. I like you as a friend, which is a normal amount. I don't even really know you. How weird would it be if I said I love you?
Sorry. I love you guys.
It'd be weird as shit.
From my heart to you.
I like you.
We'll be back next week, and that'll be a week from my birthday.
I know. It'll be Sophia's birthday. Get ready, guys.
Oh, it will actually be her birthday, right?
No, her birthday's only 4 days before yours, so you guys will fall in the same week. So.
I don't even know what I'm talking about.
It will still be my birthday week.
Thank you guys.
It's still my birthday, guys. Next week, come celebrate again.
We'll do it twice.
Do it twice.
Thank you guys for tuning in. And yeah, we'll see you guys next week. Right?
Maybe.
She's reading chat.
I am reading chat. Because Andrew Kai is saying that it shows that I answered before Sage. Can you confirm that? But for which question?
I was giving to them both.
We'll just put you in, Andrew Kai. Why don't we just send you money now? We know you're going to win anyway.
Alright, babe. When you're ready, hit the end button. But you have to say goodbye.
Guys, thank you for all my birthday wishes, and I had a lot of fun, and you guys are amazing and wonderful, and I still only like you because you haven't bought me anything pretty, and that's how I rate my love. Sorry. Wait, where am I hitting? Here?
End button!